this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a ticket product on the USASA eStore. To get started, I'm going to make sure that I'm in the store and products page and then click new to create a new product. I'm going to start by entering the product name. In this case, I'm going to include the year. If you have a product or an event that happens every year, it's handy to include the current year, just so that you can differentiate between current and past year products. Next, I'm going to include a short description. This is more of a tagline than a description, so I'm going to keep that really short. Next, I'm going to include the full event details for this product. And I'm going to use these boxes here to format this text a little bit. So we'll include some bolded text to make those headings stand out. And I've got a little list here, so I'm going to bullet point those. And I've included a little bit of information about discounts for members, when ticket sales close, and also a contact address in case anyone has any questions. So I'm going to create a hyperlink using the link button, and we'll link that to an email address. Okay there. Next, we have the option to include a price. I've mentioned up here that this ticket is $60. I'm going to leave this at $0 for the sake of this example, so I can show you what it looks like at the end, and I'm going to set the recommended retail price to $60. We've got a couple of tick boxes here, so if you check the hidden to public button, this won't be shown to the public. This can be really handy if you're drafting a product for later approval, but I'm going to untick this for now as I want it to be approved straight away. Below that, we have a box called unlisted. So that determines whether the product is included in public lists. I want this to be included everywhere, so I'm going to uncheck that box. Back on the left here, we have a box that says tax. There's no GST charged on any USASA eStore products, so you can either leave that as not selected or select tax-free. It really doesn't matter as the outcome is the same. Below that, we have a sell until box. So this will determine when this product is automatically removed from the website, so people can no longer purchase it. I'm going to set that to the date that I've specified in the text to make sure it's consistent. Next, we have maximum order quantity. This will determine the number of tickets an individual can buy. You might like to set a limit for this. However, I don't care how many people buy my tickets. I'm just going to set it as 100 so that people aren't restricted. Across from this, we have address. This is not a physical ticket, so I'm going to leave that as required if delivering. Below that, we have transfer account. This isn't necessary. You don't need to enter any information there. But to the right of this, we have product type. As mentioned, this is a ticket, so I'm going to select ticket, and that's going to create some more input boxes for me to enter some information. I'm going to enter the event location and the event date. It's important to know that this won't appear anywhere else, so it's really important that you still include your full details in the product description. I'm going to set that to September 25th when the event is happening, 7:30 p.m. as a start time. And select done. Great. So now that I've entered all of this product information, I'm going to hit save. This is going to generate a series of fields for us to enter further information in. You have the option of including a picture by selecting browse. I don't have a particular picture for this particular image, so I'm just going to include my club banner just by clicking the browse and uploading a particular picture. That's loaded now, so I'm going to hit save to include that change. Next, we have the style options box. All the tickets in this case are the same, so I'm not going to enter any style groups here. Similarly, custom fields, I don't have any for this particular event, so I'm going to leave this blank. Next, we have stock control. This event has a capacity that I don't want to sell more tickets than I can than capacity, so I'm going to set this as track stock for this item. This is going to generate a bit more information boxes for us to include. So tracking type is SKU, and what we want to do is add product SKU. There are no style options in this case, so there is only one SKU, and we want to include our stock in the online stock room. I'm going to enter 120, which is the capacity for this particular event, and then I'm going to hit save. You can see there are a couple of tick boxes here. Because this is an event, I don't want to allow back orders. Similarly, I'm not really interested in people being able to see how many tickets that we have left, so I'm going to not tick this box as well. Now that this is saved, we can move to the next tab. The next tab is restrictions. So if you wanted to limit the user type that could purchase this ticket, perhaps you only wanted USASA students to be able to attend, you could untick all of these. Similarly, if you only wanted people who had paid for a membership to be able to attend this event, you could set a purchase requirement. Similarly, if you only wanted members to be able to come to this event, you could add a club requirement. In this case, I want this ticket to be available to everyone, so I'm going to leave those blank. But I am going to add a discount. So I'm going to include a member's discount, and I'm going to allow a maximum discount quantity of 1. This means only one person will get 1 discount for the membership that they have. If you wanted, say, for instance, one person to get discount on 2 tickets, then you could include the number 2 instead. So for this particular discount, I'm going to have a $10 discount, and I'm going to add product and select my membership fee for the club. You can have secondary or alternate discount requirements, but this is all I want to set up for now. I'm going to save those changes. Next, we have the Forms tab. If you were doing something like a sit-down dinner and you needed to know dietary requirements, you could add a form here, a form that you created using the Forms page to collect dietary requirements. Similarly, if you were doing an event where you needed emergency contact details, you could link to an emergency contact detail form. I don't require a form in this particular instance, so I'm going to leave that blank. Next, we have the Communication tab. The Communication tab is where you would send people an email. Say, for instance, a week before the event, you wanted to remind people that the event is upcoming. You could use this tab to send everyone that purchased a ticket an email. Next, we have the History tab. You don't need to enter anything here now. However, when the event is live, this is where you'll track your ticket sales, and it will tell you how many tickets you've sold and the revenue, and you'll be able to export a list of people who purchased those tickets. Next, we have completion email. You don't have to include this, it's completely optional, but if you tick this, this will send an email automatically to anyone who's purchased your ticket. So I'm going to include a little email. Thank you. Okay, so now that I've set that, that's the email people will receive. I'm going to hit save there to make sure we can save that. Next, we have the option to add a notification email. So if you're a nerd like me and you like getting an email anytime someone purchases a ticket, you can enter your preferred email address in here, hit add, and any emails that are added will get an email anytime someone buys a ticket. Next, we have the tickets tab. So this doesn't look very useful right now, but once we start selling tickets, we'll be able to scan tickets as people enter their event. I'm going to show you how this works a little bit later, but first let's go back to products. Now that I've entered all the details that I want to include for this particular event, I'm going to hit submit now. This is going to send a notification to the club's team that I have a product that's ready to approve. When we receive that email, we'll look over the product that you've submitted, make sure that it all makes sense and is logical and will work, and we'll approve that, and then send you an email to let you know that we've approved that. So I'm going to go get this product approved, and then I'll come back and we'll have a look at what it looks like. So now I'm back and I can see that my Cheese Club Awards night ticket for 2020 has been approved. I can click edit to go back in there now. It's important that you don't make any changes to products after they've been approved, otherwise they'll need to be reapproved by the club's team. If you ever need to make changes to an approved product, the quickest way to get this done is to contact the club's team and they will make any changes for you. If we go click view, we can see what this looks like on the front page of the website. So we can see our short description here. There's a member discount on this product, and here's all the event details that we included in our long description. If we go and add that one to the cart, we can see that there and check out. If someone has a membership, any member discounts will automatically be approved. I'm going to go through and sort of purchase this product so you can see what it looks like on the other end. We'll hit next then now. If someone was to purchase an actual product with an actual price on it, that'd be taken through to payment methods, etc. But we can see that's been successful there. Now, I'm going to close that page. And if we go now to history, we can see that we have sold one ticket in the history page. This is where you'll collect all of your sales data. And if you click the export file, you'll have the opportunity to download an Excel spreadsheet with all of the names of the people that have purchased a ticket. I'm going to download that now and open the Excel spreadsheet. It's opened in my other screen, so I'll drag that across. So we can see the contact details of the person that purchased the product, when they ordered it, how many they ordered, and so on and so forth. I'm going to close this now, and if we go back to the tickets page through the extended list, we can see we have a ticket list here. So you have the opportunity to scan tickets or enter the ticket number, rather. I'm just going to quickly pause this recording and bring up the ticket and see if I can show you how it scans. So I'm going to see if I can quickly show you what it's like to use the scan using camera function. So if, say, for instance, it was the night of the event and we wanted to scan people's tickets to give them entry to the venue, we could click on, go to this page on either a iPad or phone. Portable devices are much easier than webcam. But if we hit scan using camera, it'll open up our camera. I've got my phone here. And I've opened the email which I got sent when I purchased the product. At the bottom there is a line that says, if you have purchased printable tickets, please click here to access them. I'm going to click that here link, and it'll take us into the USASA sign-in page. and then it'll open up our ticket. So I'm going to see if this will scan using my webcam. There we go. So as we can see, that's successfully scanned. I have now been scanned into the event. All in all, pretty simple to use, much easier, as you can imagine, on a phone or iPad. So that's how we use the eStore to set up a ticket product. If you ever have any questions about how to use any of the functions that I've talked through in this video, please get in contact with the club's team and we'll be able to help you out. Thanks for watching.